Hi, my name is Kelly Rae Williams. I am an author, a poet, a spoken word artist, and I am an English teacher. And I have been writing since I was a little girl. I believe that writing is therapy. It heals the soul. It allows people to talk about issues that matter to them. It also allows poets to connect in a special way. It allows you to be around people and artists from all different walks of life. And I'm specifically talking about the art of spoken word and slam poetry. Slam poetry is a competitive art form where you compete against several different other poets. Usually it's about 12 to 14 in a competitive manner. And I actually do that around the US, competing in poetry competitions on a national and regional level. I have here with me today my first published manuscript of poetry. It is a small chapbook of poems about the issues women face. It's called Real Girls Have Real Problems, because I believe that real girls have real problems, fake girls have fake problems, and men just have problems. So that's my motto, and I wrote this book because I do, on a serious note, believe that women have a lot of issues and they are told to keep them quiet, to not voice those issues, to not talk about their problems. We are so used to just silencing what's going on inside with us that we never get time to let ourselves heal through those things we're dealing with. And so in my book, I say that the inspiration for this book was media and television. So many influences in our life that are trying to convince us to fix our problems instead of telling us to just embrace them. Never encouraging us to fix what's on the inside, always telling us to change the material and shallow problems on the outside. The inside is what we should be fixing first and foremost. Media and television tells us if you have kinks, we'll straighten your hair. If you're too fat, then get thin. If you need a man, here's ways to make every man love you. If you're depressed, take pills and make it easy. But no one is telling us to just embrace who we are and what we have. If you have curls, great. Love them just the way they are. If you want a boob job or a facelift, too bad. You weren't born with that. Love yourself as is. If you want a man, love being with yourself first, and eventually a man will come. Far too often, we want to forget the ugly of life, thinking that that makes life prettier, but it just makes us naive and in denial. It's damaging for our growth and our self-worth. I never want to ignore the fact that I have problems. I want to look them in the face and say, life, is that all you got? Bring it on. I think that if we embraced that we are imperfect, clumsy, foolish, broken, and beautiful, we would love ourselves and love other people so much more. And I truly believe that that is one of the problems plaguing our society. I said that TV and media stresses for us to fix ourselves up, clean us up, change ourselves, add more things, take away things to make us better. And that implies, especially to young girls, that who we are now is not okay, and that we should be forever trying to fix ourselves. I wrote a poem, which is the first one in this book, called Princess is Not an Occupation, about how I was taught so much differently than that. I met women in college and young girls that I teach poetry to that say that their worth lies in a man, and they are always trying to change themselves for men, and that's what they're chasing after, and that's their life goal. And that's just not the way that I was taught. And my mom set a standard for me to love who you are, love the power that you have inside yourself, and love your strength. And so I will perform a piece now for you that is called Princess is Not an Occupation.